It was a Presbyterian man, but let me go back to the beginning. My mother met my father at a dance in Savannah, Georgia, 1930. 2 years later, I was born after they got married in 1930. And when I was only 5.5 years old, I walked in the living room, and here was this man down on his knees. He had coffee bags all over the floor. "What you doing?" He says, "Where do you go to Sunday school?" "What Sunday school?" He said, "You don't know what Sunday school is?" "No, sir." He began to say, "It's a place where we tell stories, we have pictures, we color, all these things," he said, "and we have a sand table." "What's a sand table?" "You don't know what a sand table is?" "It's a table with sand on it." "Does it fall off?" "No, we put a ledge around it." And then he began to say, "You come to my Sunday school. You see, when you have a fish on the line, you have to bring him in. He had a fish. And he said, "When you come, I'll show you how Jesus walked across a mountain. We'll make a mountain in that sand table, and then we'll get a mirror, and there'll be a lake. And I'll show you." He walked right across the top of the water. Yeah. He didn't think, "No, Mom, I want to go to Sunday school." And Mother said, "What Sunday school, sir?" Now, she had been raised a Presbyterian out in the country, what is called an open field church, country church, Presbyterian. And when he said Presbyterian, Mother said, "Well, I guess he can go there." She thought he might have been some cult or whatever. And then Mother said, "Where is it?" And when he told her, it was about 4 or 5 miles away. That's a long way. He's going to get lost. And so she said to him, "He can't go until he's old enough." He said, "Son, look out the front door." Well, when I looked out the front door, there was a big black panel truck, gold letters, Jewel Tea Coffee. "Want to ride my truck to Sunday school?" What little kid doesn't want to ride a truck to Sunday school? Yeah. Mother said, "Wait a minute. I know that neighborhood." During the Depression, all these houses were half built, and they were dangerous to play in. Open ditches. She said, "You'll go over there and get hurt." But he said, "I'll come get you." So it was about the Sunday after Labor Day, 1938. I went to school on the first Monday, and the second Sunday, I went to Sunday school. It was a rainy day. I remember standing on the front porch. We lived on a dirt street, the end of a dirt street. And here comes this truck splashing through the rain. I ran down, jumped in the back. I had wondered, would there be room enough for me? It was always filled with boxes. It was empty. Every Saturday night, Jimmy Breland would take and empty the truck, and on Sunday morning, fill it up with children. So I got into his truck, went the next block, and picked up the 4 Elmer boys. Then we went 5 blocks to Adair Street and picked up the 2 Drigger children. And then we cut through a housing project. And every Sunday, he would fill that truck and take us to Sunday school. Jimmy Breland changed my life. Now, Mother said, "You're going to go every Sunday. You're not going to miss." I used to give a pin. You remember those pins?
I do.
Perfect attendance, you got a gold pin.
That's right.
Second year, what do you get? A wreath?
That's right.
And then what'd you get?
Well, I don't know, but I knew people that had them all the way to the
Bars.
floor.
You get a bar.
That's right.
Third year, fourth year. Yeah, I used to say, I got bars passed for naval for going to Sunday school. Mother said, "If you don't get that, I'll just beat you to death." Mother loved me, but that was her way of warning me. Go to Sunday school, I'll go, Mother. And so I went 14 years and never missed one time. I was not a good boy. I was a typical boy. But Mother was a farm woman, and early on she drank, but as I got older, she began to reform until later she got born again. But my father never gave up the drink, and he died an alcoholic. And can a kid come from a home like that and serve God? Yes, if there's a Sunday school teacher. And today, you can go into a place, reach a kid, and it doesn't make any difference whether the parents are on drugs or alcoholic or whatever. You can reach that kid, and he can become a pastor, love Jesus Christ like I do.